and I see the players moving, and I see Amir and Alan's beautiful faces on Zoom right now, and they look very happy to be here and very excited. And then Amir is no longer excited after a turn one, turn one bazaar. I'm just kidding. Everybody's having fun. All right, we will see what Alan will discard here. Between games, I'm going to jump over to the Discord. So make sure you're posting your mail days and bling posts and your spoiler discussion posts and all that fun stuff in the Discord, and we will get to that very soon. Okay, let's tune to the players.
Just gonna play a Tarn and I'll pass.
Okay. My upkeep Icarid triggers. In response to them, I will activate Bazaar.
Sure.
Okay, so first draw, I'll replace with Thug.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what just happened?
That's Grief, Force of Vigor, Cabal Therapy, and Serum Powder.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll take a second draw.
The card disappeared for a moment there, so I was like, where'd the Dredge go?
And I'll discard Bridge from Below, Cabal Therapy, and Golgari Thug.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Grief is in the graveyard now.
Icarid, I'll return Icarid, exiling Grief.
Yep.
And then I'll pass on that one, and then go to draw step.
Sure.
Going to draw step.
Dredge Golgari Thug. 2, 3, 4.
Oh no.
All right. Narcomoeba and Creeping Chill triggers.
Sure.
So
you're going to go up to
17.
23, and I'm going down to 17.
Okay.
And then Narcomoeba.
Yep.
Okay. So should we do that right? Oh, wait,
So how's
yeah,
everybody feeling about the vintage meta here in May 2020? 2021. I'm still trapped in 2020. 2021. How are we feeling about the vintage meta? What are the tier 1 decks in vintage right now? Give me the top 4 or 5 decks in the format right now. What are they?
Main phase 2. I will sack Icarid to Cabal Therapy. You trigger Bridge from Below.
We're all wrapped in 2020.
Sure. Resolves.
What's up, Christmas? Former Hype Train conductor Christmas is here.
I will name... Pull up your list real quick.
Former Hype Train conductor, yes, yes. We also have some things to discuss as far as Hype Train conductors are concerned and Hype Trains. We'll get to that.
Dreadhorde Arcanist.
The current Hype Train conductor said former too. The Hype Train conductors are fighting with each other in chat. All right, Amir with Flusterstorm, Brainstorm, Gush. He keeps rearranging it. Tinker, Tinker, and Force of Negation in hand, and it looks like a Polluted Delta as well.
I will.
Okay, 2 zombies.
Yep. I'm just going to go ahead and force negation that, pitching Gush.
Yep, your Force of Negation's good.
Mm-hmm.
Good hand for Amir, yeah.
And thinking.
Looks like Alan has 2 zombies.
I'll pass back to you.
All
If you
right.
can resolve a
End of your
Tinker,
turn.
yeah.
I'm going to crack this. Go down to 9.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Amir has a clock, though. Clock is working against Amir, I should say.
I'll grab a C. I'm going to end the turn brainstorm.
That's good.
Tokens are on the field, yeah. Alan watches this channel. Alan knows the rules. And the DCI guidelines. The CDC also says that you should have enough tokens available for your Magic the Gathering games on webcam. CDC recommends that as a health advisory. Yeah, if Amir can get a witch
Okay,
down,
put
agreed.
these 2 back. I'll untap. Draw. How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 4.
4. Okay. All right, I'll play the Emerald. Play a land.
Okay.
And then
Yep.
Tinker, sack, Emerald.
And how many cards do you have?
1.
Cicada carapaces count as pest or scoot tokens. Are cicadas pests?
Only
Like,
Citadel.
are they really
Game 1.
pests? Oh, Tinker. Tinker on the stack.
Yeah, I think it's correct to just do this now. I'll force negation pitching Narcomoeba.
All right, I'll go ahead and crack this down to 8.
Yep.
Then I'm going to grab a Volk and Pyroblast that.
Yep. Pyroblast is good.
Okay. Have you got another force?
Your Tinker's good.
Okay, cool.
No,
So
your Tinker's good.
Pyroblast. I'll grab Citadel.
Citadel, I mean, we'll see how good Citadel will be here. I'm not convinced that Citadel will be outstanding here with 8 life, but we'll see.
All right.
All right,
Do
I'm pushing
Vintage things.
I'm at 8 life. That's not ideal. Not ideal for my turn 2 Tinker.
Turn 2 Citadel, not as good at 8 life. I guess I can
All
close
right,
this now.
let's take a look here.
This is
I'm
desperation.
dead. There's a land on top.
And you're Hellbound now, right?
Yeah, I'm Hellbent. So, yep, game 2.
Okay.
All right, game 1 goes to Dredge somewhat quickly here. Let's check in with the prediction polls as we... Let me switch the channel here to spoilers, and we'll get to discussing. This should have like 50 reactions on it, by the way, everybody. And then there's me saying I should have bought the Fairy Secret Lair. Yeah, I definitely should have bought that. Okay, we're underway here.
Powder.
Sure.
Go to 6.
Mhm.
I'm gonna exile these. You're good. You're good here.
As far as blue interaction, there was 1
Yeah.
negation, a misstep, and a
one
force.
forcible.
Got it.
Force.
Okay, cool. And that's a hollow one gone? Oh, no.
Yep.
1 hollow
Yep.
one.
There's
Cool.
a hollow one here. Yep.
Perfect.
Is that a good thing when you see your Dredge opponent throw away a couple of hands, or are you
Half
now
my deck's
worried?
gone already.
Yeah, Dredge was one of the first decks that I tried playing a lot in Vintage. But then at an event, I mulled to 1, like 3 times over 4 matches. I'm just like, I'm done with the deck. I'm off it. This mulliganing that much just crushed me. But that was also like pre-London Mulligan.
Yeah.
Alan's looking at his hand now.
All right. I'm gonna send this back. I'm gonna powder.
A powder? Sure. One more forest gone. Okay.
All right, another powder.
That's all 4 powders too.
Oh, wow.
Insane. I'm gonna go to F5.
Sure.
All right, Alan, we're another mulligan. Dredge is forced to mull to Bazaar. Yeah, yeah. They don't keep a hand that doesn't have Bazaar. Oh, now he's going to 5. Strong risk to play Dredge? Yeah, I think so.
Going to 4.
Sure.
Going to 4.
You know, it was bound to happen when I kept a 7-card hand in the first game. You know, when I really need all those cards, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Your luck meter ran out.
I did. I used it all up. That's all in game 1. It was important to establish dominance.
Mm-hmm. It worked.
Yeah. Alan and Amir are all smiles. I could see them. They're having fun right now, waiting for this 4-card hand.
All right, I'll keep.
All right, cool.
What are we doing?
Amir patiently waiting. Alan looking through the hand.
3 cards back.
That is a fun fact, Chylith. Sometimes correct a mull to 0 with Dredge. Get a Narcomoeba.
All right.
Okay, I'll start us off here. And I will play an island and a jet.
Jet is good.
Pass to you.
Draw. Bazaar.
We knew about the
That's
Bazaar.
Sure.
People cheering against Dredge now. Any vintage or any format really Dredge lovers here, make yourselves known.
All right, goodbye forces.
We did not see
Oh.
a grief cast.
Sure.
Haul 1.
Yep.
Pass with 1 card.
Okay, end of your turn. I'm gonna vamp.
Yeah, 18.
Let me grab Tinker.
Yep.
Tinker. Last game, Amir tinkered for
Yeah,
Bolas'
go to my turn.
Citadel, but only had 8 life.
Draw. Play Ruby. Tinker. Sack the Ruby.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I guess that was a flex. I didn't even catch that. Good catch, chat.
Grab Blightsteel.
Yep.
It's Blightsteel this time. Forget Bolas' Citadel. Do you like this over Citadel right now, chat? Maybe Citadel gets sided out here.
I'll play land. And I'll pass to you.
Upkeep, I'll activate.
Sure.
Activating the Bazaar.
Discard these 3.
Mhm.
Take a natural draw. That's 11, right?
Yep. 11/11, indestructible, trample. Infect.
Indestructible Trample Infect. 11/11. 2 hollow ones. Can't even double block it in successfully. Hollow one's a 4/4, but the indestructible relevant here.
Yeah, I'll concede.
All right, cool. Yep.
So last week's bingo poll ended with Cyanorna contributing 11,500 channel points and Vintage winning the poll. That's why we're playing Vintage today. Thank you everybody that voted for Vintage. All right, players are still resolving mulligans. Looks like Amir put one on the bottom.
I'll play a Bazaar.
Sure.
I'll activate it.
Yep.
Oops. 1, 2.
We also need to thank Log T, yeah. Was Log T there? I don't know. Let's find out. I'll tell you who to thank right now.
Let's go. Therapy, Stinkweed Imp, Narcomoeba.
Sure.
I will evoke Grief, exiling Prize Amalgam.
That is not good for me. That's a bad one. All right. Yeah,
so
Grief.
this comes into play, and then I gotta sack it as well. So I think I can look first before I sack, right? That's how that works. You
I
to
have no
choose,
idea.
or
I thought it was
evoke comes into play with a triggered ability, right? And then it goes on the sack. Yeah. So these are both ETBs.
Yep.
So I can order it that way.
all right, yeah.
Yeah, I think you can leave it on the battlefield until it resolves.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Git Probe, Tarn, Jet, Daze, Jailer, and Pyridine.
All right. I will take the Jailer,
All right, Jailer down.
and then evoke will sacrifice it. I'll play 2 hollow ones and I'll pass.
Oof.
1 card.
Jebediah put 9,000 channel points. Kip 7,000. Roland 1,000. Cardboard and Fun Ghoul put 500 each on last week's bingo poll for Vintage.
All right,
So
I'll put
thank you to
18.
those people.
They'll look at your hand.
I have a Narcomoeba.
Okay.
Grief looked pretty good just now.
All right, I'll go to 17. Crack.
Yep.
Two hollow ones to deal with here. What's up, Ledgeview? Ledgeview with all the badges. Ledgeview has all the badges. How does
There's
Amir
Imp
win
in the
this?
yard. And what's the other card? There's like
Yeah.
Cabal Therapy.
Imp and Therapy.
Oof, 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 oof. I'll just play an Arcanist.
Sure. Arcanist. It's good.
Go ahead.
All right, so you have 3 cards, 1 unknown, right?
Yep.
All right, untap. Thinking.
All right, people shouting out the YouTube crowd. Hello, if you're watching this on YouTube from chat.
I'll activate Bazaar. On upkeep.
Sure. Yep.
First draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 forces, creeping chill and troll. Narcomoeba and chill. I'm gonna go to my second draw.
Sure.
Two, three, 4, 5, 6.
All right, people want to see Gordon get injured trying to do a
So,
cartwheel.
There's a Stinkweed Imp, a Bridge, another Force, Shambling Shell, Powder, and Hollow One.
Mhm.
Alright, and then I will discard all my cards.
Then you get to
And
show
then-
me.
So, Narcomoeba and Chill.
I'm down to 14.
14, 23. And then Narcomoeba?
Yep.
Okay, go to my draw step.
Sure.
Alright, I'll Dredge, Golgari Trail. 2, 3,
More Dredge.
6. Bridge, Therapy, 3 Dredgers, and a Force Negation.
Sure.
I will sack Narcomoeba to Therapy you 2 Bridge Triggers.
Sure.
So many zombies are on the way, folks.
I'll name Preordain.
The other card is a land.
Thinking.
What is Amir hoping to do with this Dread Horde at this point? Just flashback Preordain? Yeah, there's those 2 zombies off to the
I'll
side.
come in for 8.
There are 2 zombies right now.
Yeah, 2 bridges in there. 2 zombies.
Balance? Does he have balance
Yeah,
in the
I'll-
deck?
Chump one with the Arcanist.
Sure.
So
These are gone. And then you take 4, you go to 10.
Yep.
Alright, I'll pass you.
No balance.
yeah, I would love to be able to get a turn attacking with it, but figured this actually is my only possible out, and even that might not be enough. I had to draw the Tinker off the top.
That's pretty good. Well, this time
Wow.
you have 9 instead of 8.
Yeah.
Makes all the difference.
So
Tinker off the
I gotta
top.
fetch that. I guess how many cards do you have in hand?
Just the troll, you know
Or
that.
just okay. All right, then Tinker will resolve.
Tinker off the top. Gets the Blightsteel.
All right, I'm at 9, right? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got. So, all you.
Yep, okay.
Creeping Chill could be...
Upkeep, I will... You have 1 card in hand? Just days?
Just a days.
Upkeep, I will activate Bazaar.
Sure.
Oh, Dredge Stinkweed Imp. Hit 1 chill. I'll Dredge another Stinkweed Imp.
Oh, I am dead with the chill.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Good
Alright,
games.
good games.
Good games. Grief looked pretty good, taking out that Yixlid jailer.
Oh, it was great game 1 too, where we got to pitch it to an Icarid.
Gordon has registered the card Wasteland. I am a fan. What's up, Luanil? Luanil's here, everybody. We were looking at Jason's pickups in the Discord earlier. All right, here comes the mulligans.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Uh,
4, 5, 6,
what's the
7.
What's the second card? Wasteland?
So yeah, this is a wasteland right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
My wastelands and my griefs are proxied.
That's fine. I won't tell you what's proxied in mine.
I'm in a mulligan.
You proxied griefs? You mean you didn't buy cards that aren't out yet?
Yeah, I had to proxy my griefs. I couldn't find them.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Fresh 7.
Predictions still coming in here. People are liking the Wasteland in Gordon's list. Pre-modern.
I'll send this back and I'll keep.
An Australian Highlander tonight for Luano.
Let's see.
Sounds fun.
I'll put that one on the bottom, and I will keep as well.
All right. Turn 0. Just kidding.
I got no pregame effects.
No. I will play a Bazaar. I will activate Bazaar.
Sure.
All right, people are playing lots of pre-modern. That's cool. Pre-modern plus old border Time Spiral remastered cards. That's cool. What about the old Time Spiral old border cards?
Discard 2 prize amalgams and a
Are
Cabal
they not
Therapy.
good enough?
Pass
Okay.
you.
Draw
2 prize amalgam and a Cabal Therapy. Merfolk, nice.
I'll play a Bazaar. I will evoke a Grief, exiling a Bloodghast. Or I guess I'll cast it first.
That resolves.
Okay, triggers. I'm going to put Evoke on the bottom and then the Unmask effect on top. Unmasking effect is going to target you.
Yep. I have 2 forces, a Narcomoeba, and a Noxious Revival.
Think we'll take the Noxious Revival.
Sure.
And then
True
the
name,
Evoke trigger on the
Nemesis.
stack, I'm going to activate Bazaar.
True name in pre-modern seems ridiculous. And Chalice? Oh boy. Yeah, Grief can't target yourself. We'll correct that if it comes up.
I will discard a Shambling Shell, and Icarid, and a Bridge from Below, and I'll sack Grief.
Yep.
Bridge from Below trigger.
Yep.
I'll cast a Hollow one.
I will force your Hollow one, pitching a Narcomoeba.
Sounds good.
Go to 19.
I'll cast a Hollow one.
Sure.
What did you pitch to the Force of Will? A Narcomoeba?
Narc. Yep.
Okay,
Narc.
so you have one more force in hand.
Yep.
All right, I'll pass to you.
Upkeep, I'll activate.
Sure.
Yikes. I will take a draw.
This is looking good for the home team over here.
I don't know where Bazaar is from, but I know where NYC is from. Go ahead.
You said pass?
Yeah, Pat.
Okay, untap, upkeep, Icarid trigger.
Yeah.
Icarid is going to eat a Grief.
It's pretty good.
Then I will draw for the turn.
Grief looking really good, folks.
1, 2, 3. Narcomoeba trigger. So that's in my hand. A combat step.
Yep.
I will nug you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, down to 10.
Yep.
A lot of damage.
I will evoke a Grief, exiling Shambling Shell.
Sure.
I will name Bridge from Below. And then the evoke trigger on the
wait,
stack.
hang on. You're evoking.
Yeah. So evokes on the bottom, and then unmask. I'm doing the same thing I did last time with Grief.
Wait, what are you naming?
Oh, I can't name something. I'm picking the bridge from below. I thought it was Cabal Therapy for a second. I apologize.
Yeah,
I'm so
no,
used to
yeah.
therapy.
Yeah.
All right, and
it has to hit me anyway. So
Yeah,
But
so-
anyways, you got a bridge.
Yeah,
Good
and then
guess.
the evoke trigger is still on the stack. I'll activate Bazaar.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Grief mirror.
And then a natural draw. Whee! All right, I'll discard these two. Okay, sacrifice this guy.
Yep.
Bridge trigger for you and bridge trigger for me as well.
Sure.
I will go to my end step, sacrifice Icarid, get 2 more zombies, and I'll pass to you.
I think Alan's dead here in game 1.
Sure. Upkeep, Icarus trigger.
Sure.
I'll respond with the Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
Those went to my hand, so nothing.
Yep.
Okay, I'm dead.
Okay.
Next game.
All right, game 1 goes to Gordon.
Wow,
everybody.
I was on the draw and I won a game.
All right, players are still mulliganing here.
Did you have a powder at least?
No,
Oh. You were just about to say, like, okay, I'm done.
no, I haven't seen a powder yet.
Oof.
It was, what was it? It was like, so I had a couple choices there. It was green card, vigor, wasteland, 2 hollow ones, and a bunch of blanks.
Wow.
I think we've unmasked twice so far tonight with Grief. I think it's been 2, right? Is that the count, chat, or am I forgetting? I think it was twice.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's
Yeah, I think just hoping to draw a Bazaar is not really where you want to be a lot of the time.
yep. The alternative is we keep, what is it?
All right, Moses says
No, I don't
3
even think we can
on
keep
the unmasked count.
force green card and wasteland. I don't even think that's good enough.
Yeah, that's
That's too reactive.
Oh yeah, it is 3. We saw Alan hit 1 in round 1, and then we saw Gordon hit 2 in round 2 here. So that's 3 total unmasked with Grief so far. The round 1 Grief was really devastating for Amir. Taking out the Yixlet Jailer from hand was pretty good.
Well, what do you think? If I'm spending this much time looking at it, I think I'd rather have a game plan than just cast the Bazaar and do nothing. It's better than nothing. All right, I'll keep 2.
all right. I have pre-game effects.
I'm sure you do. As do I.
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh
All
my
right, turn 1.
goodness.
Pass turn.
Woo! We're doing this game plan. Let's go. All right, draw for turn. Well, activate Bazaar.
Sure.
1, 2. All right. What are cards I don't need anymore? I don't need this one. I don't need this one. I don't think I'm gonna need this one anytime soon. Discard a Shambling Chill, a Creeping Chill, and a Serum Powder. All right, let's get the clock going. Go ahead.
I'll waste your Bazaar.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw 4.
Yep.
Go.
I needed you to not have a clock. Go ahead.
Draw or attack.
12.
Go.
Bazaar.
No. Yep, you got it.
Go ahead.
Can Alan win this, chat?
Draw.
Yep.
4.
8.
Go ahead. Let me check hand size really quickly. I'm at 7.
Okay. I'll activate.
Sure.
Force of Vigor, yeah. Force of Vigor would be pretty good here.
I'll get rid of these 3 things.
Okay.
Leyline,
So-
Creeping Chill, Serum Powder.
Okay.
Pass.
Just passes the turn.
Draw. Combat.
Yep.
Yep.
4.
I have to discard down to hand size, so
Sure.
I will go to my unstep.
Sure. Clean up.
I will discard this. Effects in your upkeep.
Upkeep effects.
Bang! Hit your Leyline of the Void.
Yeah.
Okay. Proceed.
Draw.
Yep.
Activate.
Alan's ley line is
Yep.
down.
Nope. Good games. Didn't get there.
All right.
Good games.
That's magic, as Richard Garfield intended.
That was. I felt like I was watching some other card game that got rejected in the '90s, and ended up in the scrap heap with like Rage and Star Trek card game. And I'm just kidding. What do these dredge mirrors come down to? What is the? What do you want to have in your hand?
The joke is the
Bizarre
die roll.
Baghdad.
Bizarre Baghdad.
Bizarre Baghdad's a pretty good start. Had a little trouble finding that one, but we eventually
But if
found
you
one.
both have Bizarre Baghdad, what happens?
Do you want to speak to this, Alan, or do you want me to go?
No, you
ahead?
can go ahead. I'll defer to you.
All right. So the game plan with the Dredge Mirror is you just want to go as fast as possible, just full speed ahead, nitro going. You want to be faster than your opponent, and typically, it always comes down to you want to have more cards in your hand than your opponent, like always in the game of Magic. But yeah, a lot of the time as well, you just want to have some good dredges, and it's literally just all about speed.
So whichever one of you is faster, you think we'll get there?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if you're the first to rip a card, like to start an engine, like get a hollow one out first. If you're the first to, force of will their business spell. I mean, it's all about having the right cards at the right time. That's
Yeah,
what Dredge is
absolutely.
always about. Yeah, and you cut all the discard and stuff because you don't need that, and you just bring in all your pitch spells. And the game is played over the mulligan. It's the best part.
Yep.
And Gordon's gonna have another round to test it out. But and I know Alan, you only cast it once, I think. But do you expect Grief to be a part of these vintage dredge decks going forward, Alan?
Well, I'm not an expert, but I think Grief is a powerful enough effect where if we want to be playing something like Unmask in the deck, then yes.
Was Unmasked making the cut before?
It hasn't been.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
thought
because of all the combo decks like Witch and stuff, Dredges had a hard time dealing with it, so it's been playing the blue cards instead.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be playing blue cards, you don't want to be pitching cards to Unmask.
Yeah, true. I guess you always end up with some extra stuff in hand that you could pitch, like a ley line or something like that. But pitching,
you
your
don't
Stinkweed
necessarily
Dip or
have
something's
your-
not ideal. What's that?
Yeah, you don't necessarily have your ley lines in those matchups, like combo matchups. You're probably boarding
True.
in.
Yeah. I was just imagining a card that's dead in hand. But yeah. Exactly.
I mean, it's probably fine on the draw, actually, against... I'd say it's fine against Bug on a draw, actually, which might make it playable, because Bug is a tough matchup.
Yeah.
Not on a draw, on a play, sorry. On a play.
Is Bug a tough matchup for Dredge overall?
Yeah, because this is a game one deck, right? You really want to crush your opponent game one, because game 2 and 3 are going to be pretty challenging.
Yeah.
And Bug has a lot of answers game one, where they could potentially interact. It's like
True.
Deathrite Shaman, Wasteland. What else am I missing?
Oozes, I guess. Do they run those?
I don't think they play Ooze. They play Leovold.
Leovold,
Deck
okay.
Matter, yeah. So
Plenty
they-
of tools.
they play stuff. Yeah, there's like a main deck Force of Vigor usually too. So
True,
they can
true.
beat your hollow ones, eat your graveyard.
Is that does that and the fact that it counters like Mox Diamond and Chrome Mox and stuff like that make it relevant in Legacy? Oh yeah, let me update Cardboard Live and then I'll get this prediction poll out there. All right, Cardboard Live is now updated. Who will win is the question. Dredge, Gordon, or Bug Benjamin. 2 minutes for that chat. Good luck with your predictions. Force of Will, Force of Negation 2, yeah. Counters Grief, yeah. Looks like a Force of Will on Grief to start the game here.
All right, you got a Narset.
I got a dark set.
Yep, that resolves.
I'm not even gonna activate her. I'm gonna pass to you.
All right, sounds good. Untap. Upkeep. I'm gonna activate Bazaar.
Sure.
All right. Don't fail me now, Shambling Shell. Woo!
Sure.
We're cooking with gasoline tonight, kids. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! All right. Lots of stuff here. I will discard these two and a serum powder. Narcomoeba triggers.
You've 2 Narcomoebas.
Whee! I got my Narcomoebas. I will draw for the turn with Shambling Shell. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, pieces of candy.
A little bit of lag on Gordon's side. We'll keep an eye on it.
We're going to start the turn off with a Grief being evoked.
Oh my god, you're the worst at this game. All right, you got my my ponder here.
All right. And then this will get sacked. 1, 2. I get 2 zombies. All right.
Wow, what a game.
Here's Anna and Elsa.
2 Narcomoebas, 2 zombies for Gordon. Let me just quickly refresh his camera feed here as he passes the turn. All right, a little bit of lag. We'll do our best. Webcam magic, everybody. Why not dredge 6 at draw phase, then 3? I think he dredged 4 first, right? Was it 4? And then found the troll? Am I right? All right, Narset activated here. Gets a demonic tutor.
Okay.
In my hand.
Chat likes Dredge here. 61% favored for Dredge,
I'm
says
going
chat.
to cast a D-tutor.
All right.
I don't even know what I'm getting at this point.
Well, I know what I'm naming with therapy if I get to casting or flashing it back.
Yeah, there's a pretty good guess of what you should be getting.
Yep.
Mhm.
Cabal therapy is in the yard. Have to be careful of that. Appears there's only 1 though.
Well, I think the best I can do is slow the bleeding. So make up this card,
Okay.
and I'll play Wasteland as land for turn.
All right. You going after the Bazaar?
No, I'm going after what the other non-basic land in play, and I'll pass to you.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, Icarid trigger. Icarid is going to eat a Grief because that card wasn't already broken enough. And I will dredge 6.
Might just be dead here anyway. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you're taking 6 here.
yep.
Turn them all sideways because that's what we do here in Magic.
Is this lethal already? 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's
You forced, and then the 6
yeah. No,
off
I'm
of the
dead.
creepy
I'm
chest.
dead. I'm
Okay.
DED dead. Ladies and gentlemen, you got there. Okay, I'm gonna play Verdant Catacombs.
That seems like a good start.
It's a good card. I'm gonna sack the Verdant Catacombs. I'm gonna go 19.
Okay, this is fine.
I'm gonna get a Tropical Island.
All right. Still seems fine.
Then what are we doing here? That now we're at the crossroads.
All
There are
right.
2 ways at the crossroads.
All right. Let's see where the fork in the road takes you.
think with this hand, I want the Deathrite Shaman.
All right, I'm gonna pay 2 life and misstep it.
Oh.
You're a monster.
You're not wrong. I am a monster.
Oh,
Death
I'm
by
just like
Shaman.
this Dredge deck, and then I can just play Mental Misstep and Force of Will and whatever else I want. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw for the turn.
Uh-huh.
Deathrite Shaman would be pretty good here, but gets mental misstepped.
There are cards in my hand. I'll play a Bazaar, and I will activate Bazaar.
You can activate your Bazaar.
Whee!
All right, the high-pitched "we." How dare you use a ban card to counter a ban card, says Comical Flop. Comical Flop, we haven't seen you in the Discord at all. We haven't seen any of your comedy. It's really a disappointment.
A Dakmore Salvage.
Okay.
Hollow one.
You a Hollow one.
Hollow one.
You have another Hollow one.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, boy.
2 hollow ones. It's going to be a problem.
Those Hollow ones are a little bit of a problem. All right, I'm going to untap.
Yep.
I'm going to draw this card.
The free pharaohs are definitely problems.
Hollow 1 and Hollow 2, yeah.
All right, I'm going to play my Spanish Burrowing, which also has the art for Strip Mine, so it counts as my Strip Mine.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Strip Mine your... Okay.
Yep. That's acceptable.
That worked. Then I'm going to pay 2 life and try to Surgical Extraction, which is German for surgical extraction, targeting your Bazaar of Baghdad.
I'll pay 2 life and target the surgical that you're targeting.
It hasn't resolved
Or
yet.
the surgical that's targeting the Bazaar.
Oh, so you're trying to surgical. You're trying.
Yeah, so I'm trying to counter your surgical by surgically my own Bazaar.
and
of
then
Baghdad.
failing to find is what your plan is.
Yes.
Okay, so you're at 18. I'm at 17. Is that
16. 16. I mental misstep.
right? Oh, you
as well.
misstepped. Right. Okay.
Comical Flop wants
So-
tips, everybody.
Let's not allow this to happen. We're gonna Flusterstorm X3 on your surgical extraction.
That resolves. So here's my hand.
Okay.
Bazaars are going to go bye-bye.
Zars have gone bye-bye.
Those 2 hollow ones still need to be dealt with, Chuck.
Let's see.
But now I gotta find a way to beat your
So the hand is a Contagion and a Stinkweed Imp.
Contagion. Contagion gives minus. What is it doing
Minus
again?
2, -1 counters.
Okay.
Some sideboardy things to know about. There's 3 surgical extractions, 4 force of vigor, and what did I also bring in? There was a slew of cards. Remember that. Contagions.
Okay.
There's 2 contagions.
All right. I mean, I have your list in front of me. If worse comes
Yeah.
to worse, I'll just ask you a
Mhm.
question.
Okay.
But I can kind of guess what you brought in.
Yep.
Um.
Yeah, so Contagion, put 2 -2 -1 counters distributed any way you choose on any number of target creatures.
Oh, they're counters. They're permanent.
Yes.
Okay.
Great
All
way
right.
to kill Deathrite Shamans.
All right. I need to go like runner, land, Tarmogoyf. That's what we need right now.
Benjamin running out of options, he feels.
Maybe Ancestral into Mox Glyph. Or, oh man, even better. Ancestral into Lotus Mox Glyph.
I'm gonna draw for
That-
turn. Combat.
Combat.
8.
I'm at 9.
All right. So
Can you Contagion targeting your own Hollow ones?
yes.
You should do that.
No, I definitely shouldn't. But I am going to evoke a grief, pitching the Contagion.
Good grief.
Yep.
Well,
Grief
you
looking
can enjoy
good.
this mental misstep, which isn't very useful, or this Graph Digger's Cage.
I'll take the Graph Digger's Cage.
Seems reasonable.
I'll pass the turn to you.
All right.
Not a very good hand.
That's mildly helpful. I'm going to preordain.
All right, we're going for runner here.
Okay. How do we get out of this here for these two cards? Okay, this is going on the bottom for sure.
Okay.
The question is, do I draw this? So I get effectively one more turn after this one anyway. This is. I'm trying to think if there's a better line than taking this card. It is I'm at 1. No, I probably have to take the next card. So I'll draw this card here.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to play this land and I'll pass to you.
Why is your misstep in your graveyard?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Because it might as well be. It's not very useful. Other than hitting like ball therapies.
8.
I'm at 1.
I'm going to play a land for my turn and pass.
All right.
Plays the salvage.
Can we get there? Ancestral Recall. No, it's not Ancestral Recall. All right, Gordon.
What is it?
You get it. Good games.
Okay, good games.
Good games. So I think we got out ahead of this as a group here on 90s MTG tonight, and we will be making an announcement with Wizards of the Coast. Grief will have to be banned in Vintage.
We need a Vintage power level band. That's what we need.
Yep.
Along with Luris.
Yeah, Grief just needs to be banned and restricted at the same time. So you can play 1, but you also can play 0.
Right.
That seems really strong.
It'll be on both the ban and restricted list. Just in
I
case
had,
anybody
I
gets
had
any
a pretty
ideas.
good hand against you if it wasn't for the double, the double hollow ones. I mean, that was like the biggest issue there. But
yeah, I mean, the mental misstep on Deathrite Shaman looked like it was going to be the key thing, but really it was just the hollow ones. Everybody's favorite card from Modern 2016 or whatever that was.
Yeah, that card is card's a beating. Also, the biggest problem is that like my main spot removal in this build of the deck is Abrupt Decay, not Assassin's Trophy. Abrupt Decay doesn't touch it. But maybe if one of the reasons why Bug actually hasn't been playing Assassin's Trophy as much recently is because Dredge really hasn't been as good over the last like few months. But in a world where Dredge is a lot better, Assassin's Trophy is infinitely better than running Abrupt Decay. So
Yeah. Sorry, I just had some music come through on my computer. The Bug decks though are able to handle these Dredge decks a little bit better, but is it still an uphill battle? Is it still a tough matchup? Would you say?
Well, I mean, as I think Gordon was mentioning or Alan was mentioning between the last 2 rounds, like game 1 is always going to be in favor of Dredge, no matter what.
Right.
Like, especially if you're on the blind. Like, I knew that like he was playing, but like if you're sitting down to an event and you don't know what your opponent's playing, like Deathrite Shaman is obviously very good against Dredge, but it takes a turn to get going. And I have a lot of I have 4 wastelands and a strip mine, which allows me to attack his bazaars a lot more effectively than most other decks can. But I mean, if he's mulling to it, he probably has like something else going. And if he's on the play, specifically game 1, like he might just be able to do something that I just can't get. Even if I have like the answers, I'm not going to be able to get out of under it. So
Yeah.